Hi, my super sweet crafty friends. Welcome to my channel, Carolina's Creations Handmade. If you're new, please subscribe and click the bell button down below so you don't miss any of my videos. And today I want to share with you my composition notebook junk journal. Um, and I hope you guys are all doing great. Thank you so much for all your comments, your love, and support. I really appreciate them. You always make me feel great and you always put a smile on my face. So thank you so much. And I don't know if you noticed, but I had to make some of my videos private. I've had issues with somebody trolling them, so I had to turn them off because I couldn't deal with that right now. But so today I want to share with you this junk journal composition notebook. I think it turned out great, and I hope you guys like it. I use a lot of metallic embellishments for it, and I love how it turned out. I love the glitter spine, and I'm gonna share over here and down below where I have some more tutorials on how I do the spines for my notebooks and how I decorate them. So you can see here, closer look. I use papers from Die Cut with a View for different paper pads actually, and I also use one of my beaded pens that I'm actually adding to this composition junk journal notebook, and I'll be selling these on my Etsy shop. I also wanted to apologize, guys. I haven't been able to finish the editing for the tutorial for my um, junk journal mini album. It's a lot of work for the editing, and I haven't had time. I'm trying to do things that I can sell and um, make money so I can support myself. I also wanted to ask you guys if you could watch my videos if you like them. I would appreciate them. I need to accumulate views in order to be able to be monetized again. So please, guys, if you could do that, if you could share my videos, watch them till the end. I would really appreciate it. I really need to accumulate the hours. So you can see here, I use the metallic embellishments. I use clogs for the closures there with a ribbon. And then I use these doilies. And I love this paper from Die Cuts with a View. And I love that metallic frame there. You can use it, you can actually write in there your name or anything that you want for this notebook. You can see it's a little chunky. I love how these clogs here actually cover the ribbon for the closure, and it makes it look sort of regal. I really, really love it, and I hope you guys like it too. Let me know down below how you like it and how you alter your composition notebooks, how you do your closures. So let me open it here for you, and I wanted to share also, I use mostly these elastic bands that I get at the Dollar Tree for closures for my notebooks that I turn into planners or I alter. But for this one, I decided to make a closure because it's getting bulky and it's going to get bulkier for whomever uses it. And as you will see here, if you use the elastic bands, I really don't like what it does to the notebook. And I think once you make it even once you decorate it, it will get a lot bulkier once you make it yours. And this type of closures is not going to be very practical. So that's why I added the ribbon closures, but I'm going to be enclosing that elastic band also. And I'm also going to be adding to this my jumbo paper clips. I love these jumbo paper clips, the tool ones, and I have a tutorial on how to make this also. I'll share it here down in the description below. And I love it because this is super nice. They look so cute on the planners. And then you can use a tag. You can use a tag to decorate part of your junk journal. You can use it as a bookmark also. So you have two different things here that you can use. And I super love how this biddable pen turned out. I love how it matches sort of like the colors of the book. And I really, really love them. They're so much fun to make. I love the um, beads, the bubble gums. I love these ones that are made with thread. They're so interesting. And then I also love these little candy beads. They're so, so adorable. So I think this pen turned out really cute. And I also love that tassel in there. that tassel sort of gives it a little vintagey vibe. So it matches the book really, really nice. I really, really love it. And so I'm adding it. It's a part of the set that I'm going to be selling on my Etsy shop. So when you open it, you can see how it looks inside. And I did several different things for it. I made policy envelopes. I also made library pockets, and I decorated it so I hid the things that I did for my closure. Like over here, I use a staple also, not only glue, because I wanted to make sure that it was sturdy enough that it was going to last. So I use some embellishment there to cover it. I'm going to share with you what staples I use. These are very heavy duty, and I wanted to use that because I want to make sure that the closure is sturdy enough to last and withstand the test of time. And you can see here the library pocket is actually not glued to the page, so you can remove it, you can decorate it. I left a lot of pieces here, a lot of areas blank for you to personalize and decorate your junk journal. I'm using here a library pocket, and this one I actually tea dyed. This was a lot of work, but I really enjoy making it, and I hope whoever gets it really enjoys it. So I love also that when you tea dye your items, it changes the composition of the page, it makes it sturdier. Here's a little great journaling card, and you can see how it looks on the back. And this is great because you can remove this from your belly band. You can add other things to it and then use the pocket somewhere else. I added here some lace to decorate a little label that I made, the belly band. And I added there a little ephemera from Tim Holtz, the 15 cents. And I think it turned out so, so cute. I made here also a little label there that I made on my computer and I cut it out. And here's a flower. This is a ephemera from Tim Holtz. I glued it there also to cover some of the things that came through from the frame there that I used to decorate the cover. Let me know down below how you like this. I love making these books. It's a lot of work, but again, I really, really love them. So on this side, on the other side, I made a policy envelope, and I love how they turned out. This you can actually open, as you will see here, and then you can place items in there like little notes, pictures, stickers, anything you want to place in there. And I just love how they look on the page. I use some doilies there to decorate, and I love the paper. The papers are not all from the same paper pad, but are papers that I think go very nicely together. So this is how that area looks. When you turn it around, it's a large pocket in there. So what I did with this, I really, really like that paper. And over here, I just glued the little piece that is an excess piece that you get from invoices. When you rip your invoice, you get that little piece in a little area there that is like a throwaway. I just decided to glue in there. And I love that this paper has like the drawings. This is like a little castle, and I love that. Here I'm using journaling cards that match the project. These, I believe, are from Maggie Holmes, a Maggie Holmes journaling card set. And I love it because it's not only decorative, but it's useful. You can actually journal there. And to me, the biggest purpose of a journal in the junk journal is to be able to journal. Here I have a printing page, and this one I tea dyed. I love how it looks vintage, and I love how it gives so much interest to the book. I added here a paper that I had from an agenda, an older agenda, and I love it. It also matches sort of like colors, the theme for the junk journal. Here is like dotted paper, composition notebook paper. And what I did is I alternated different papers from composition notebooks. This one is dotted, and then you can see here it's lined paper. This paper is actually from, I guess I could say, sort of vintage composition notebook because I've had this for like over 10 years. So you can see that the page is starting to get sort of like older, looking older. It's sort of like oxidized, I guess. So it looks sort of like ivory. And here you can see it's a little paper from a small notebook that I have. I love the color, and I like alternating different colors on different pages, so it gives it more interest. This one is a page from I think it's a replacement page from planners that you get at Hobby Lobby. You can get them at Hobby Lobby. And this one is for recipes. So you can write your recipe there. You have your ingredients and your directions list there. So it's so nice. More of a lined paper from an older composition notebook, the grid paper. This one is actually from a French dictionary. And this one is very vintage. That one is almost 100 years old. And I want to make sure that you guys know that I don't destroy books that are usable or readable. The books that I use are mostly books that I get at garage sales or I get online, but are books that are destroyed in a way. It's not books that you can read through because they've been damaged, like water damage or other types of damage. So those are the books that I use the pages from. This book is like 100 years old. So this is blue printing paper, more of a older lined paper. And I added a lot of pages here. It's over 100 pages because I wanted you to be able to journal. This one is a vintage ledger paper, and this I got from a lady in Canada. And this ledger paper is around 60 years old or 70 years old. So here you have the cursive paper, and I like it because you can use this as a divider, and you can decorate it, you can place pictures there, and you can also decorate it for your junk journal. Here I added a library pocket that I made, and then there's a tag inside that you can remove, and then when you flip it, it looks like that on the other side, and then you can flip your library pocket, and you get another pocket on the other side with a different tag. You can remove that tag and the other tag, and you can use those to decorate some other areas on your junk journal. I left it blank so you can personalize it, and that label I made on my computer and I fussy cutted it. So I really enjoy making these books. Here's vellum paper, and this vellum I left blank also. You can stamp it, you can do coloring in it, you can actually glue things to it, and I love that you see through so you can see what's behind it. And behind you can see it's a book page, and this one is from an Agatha Christie book, and I think this book is around 70 years old, so it's vintage, and I love that. And on the other side, you can see this page I tea-dyed. Is a big page, is a large page from a grid paper, and I just love how it looks tea-dyed. You can see on the other side that is grid paper, and I had to fold it and make it sort of like a little pocket from it because it's too large. And I love how it turned out. You can see I decorated it in there. I added here some ephemera from Tim Holtz, like that map in there. And you can see the grid paper has been tea-dyed. That paper I actually got at a retreat that I did at the My Favorite Things store. And here is a candy bag. I actually decorated it in a HD borders using Tim Holtz dye ink. And I really love it. Love how it turned out, and love that it matches the theme for my junk journal. So you can journal, you can place things inside of it, and you can use this to also decorate other areas on your junk journal. You can journal in it, and then you can actually decorate the back journal, the back, place things inside of it, and you can use washi tape to actually add this to a different area on your journal, and you can create another page that way. So here's the map that I got from an ephemera pack from Tim Holtz. And I just love the colors, love how it's turning out. You can see on the other side, I made a belly band out of a label. And then inside the belly band, I added different things. This paper, this page in there, that line page, is actually a page that I got from um I'm sorry about the phone, guys. It's actually a page that I got from a recording book, and that one is an older one. Also, I think it's like 10 years old. So yes, I'm adding here things that are sort of vintagey. Here is ephemera from an ephemera pack from Tim Holtz, and then on the other side is a tag that I made. That little tag I made using a cutout. I cut that piece from a paper pad, and then I also I glued it to the tag, and you can use that tag to journal on the back, and you can use it also to decorate other areas on your journal. I added also a journaling card in there, so you have plenty of space to journal. On the other side, you can see I decorated this page making a belly band. And I also added another band to the belly band, and I did this using this ticket strip. And that ticket strip I actually made, and I'm going to be selling this as digital items that I'm going to sell in my store. But this strip I'm actually going to give away for free to all my subscribers. So if you're one of my subscribers and you would like to get the PDF file for these ticket strips, please email me. You can actually email me to the email I'm going to post here on the screen. You must be 18 years or older. You must be subscribed to my channel. So make sure that if you like this file, email me to the email you see on the screen right now, and I will email it to you. Make sure you're 18 years old and you're subscribed to my channel. So here you can see more of the composition notebook papers. There are some lines, some dotted paper. Here is a ledger paper, and they're large. They're large, so I had to fold it, and I made a pocket out of it. I also tea-dyed that ledger paper, so it's a little crinkly. and But I love how it gives it a different texture, and I love the look of it. It looks vintage that way. So more paper. You can see you have tons of paper. Here's blue printing paper, more of the dotted paper. Here is more of that tea-dyed printing paper, line paper, and I added different sizes of paper just to give it more interest. So here's smaller paper from a smaller notebook, and you have plenty of paper. On the other side is paper that I actually tea-dyed also, and this one is from an older journal, and you can see it gets thick. It thickens a lot when you tea dye them, and I so love that. So more paper, plenty of paper, and over here you have another area with decorative paper, and here I just love the colors and the flowers, and I added that little area there, those little strips, so I could create a talk area. You can talk in here any items like notes, pictures, or anything you like, and I tucked in there this little tag that I made using uh, paper from that paper pad. I love the drawing, the sketching in there. I really like it. So you can actually use this tag to decorate other areas in your junk journal. You can actually journal on the back. And I decorated this using a little bit of that doily that I added at the front. And I added also a reinforcement in there, and you can place it there, you can tuck it there, and it looks so nice. So on the other side, here's a gas check, and I added this, I stapled it to it, and this has been tea dyed too. And I wish you could feel it. It's so thick, it thickens a lot when you tea dye it. So you can use this to make lists, to journal on it. You can journal on the front, you can also journal on the back of it, and then you have this area here that you can decorate and you can make your own. So I love that you have so many pages, so many different textures. And here on this page, this is a composition notebook page, and then that has been tea dyed. And then on the other side is a map page. And this one, it came from a paper pad that I got at Joann's. So on the back, what I did is I glue the top area of it, of the um, this is a candy back, and I glue the top area in there so you can flip it and you can journal on the back. You can actually decorate the front, you can place things inside the front, and you can journal on the back of the page. And then you have more line paper from the composition notebook that has sort of like vintagey paper. I call it vintage because it's like a 10-year-old notebook. So yeah, I love that the color is starting to age, and I love that you have so much place here to journal and to decorate. So here I have another paper that I also tea dyed, and then it's more dotted paper. Here's a small ledger paper, and this one I'm not sure I tea dyed. I think I may have. It's a little crinkly, so I probably did. And then on the right side, I for sure tea-dyed this page, and I just love it. I was going to iron it, but I decided to leave it like that. I love the texture. I think it gives it so much interest, and it's fun. I just like it. So you can decorate it. You can write in it too, but I don't know. It looks like matte paper to me, like old paper. So you have different papers in there, different styles. Here's from a mini composition notebook, and this one I tea dyed also. And it's funny how all of them look so different depending on the sizes. The papers are different, so when you tea dye them, they're not all the same. Here's sort of like cardstock, but this is not a cardstock. This is actually from a note card. And I left it blank. I like the ivory color, and I love that you can personalize this. You can actually place pictures in there. You can write in there. You can do whatever you wanted. I wanted you to make this junk journal your own. I made a talk area there, a little talk pocket, and I placed in there this journaling card. And I love that you have the background, these beautiful flowers on the background. You can decorate them or you can leave them like that. Here you can see this little paper clip. I love that you have that little dangle in there, and I love that it's like for the door, where you open the door with your key. And I really, really like it because you have like the image of the castle and buildings on the paper, and this is like the for the openings on the doors. So I really like it. More tea-dyed paper. You have more line paper and more of the larger composition notebook tea-dyed. You have here the dotted paper. I tea-dyed this page too. And I just love how it looks. It looks vintage and it's crinkly. I like the texture on the paper so much. And I like that you can personalize it, you can decorate it, you can write in it. It's really, really nice. And I like that all of them turn out different. So here's more paper. You have in here some more of the decorated cardstock. This you can use like a little masterboard. You can place items in there, you can decorate, and then you have a little tab in there that you can write things in. You can write anything in it. And then I love, love, love the colors. Some more of that note card, and then more of that paper that have been tea dyed. Some of the different notebook papers, the ledger papers. I think this notebook is around 150 something pages, or I think even more. So you'll have plenty there. You can make a list here on that little tab, or you can actually glue a bigger page, a larger page on the back, and then you have the decoration of the maps on the front. So this is really nice. You can do that with that. You have more tea-dyed paper on the other side, and this I believe is composition notebook paper, more vellum, and then you have some more of the small notebook paper. Here's another decorative page, and here is my hidden paper clip. I made several of this for my junk journals that I'm going to be selling, and I just love, love, love this. These are so, so cute. If you want me to make a tutorial, please let me know down below. I really love how they turn out. So here you can see how it looks, and you can see how you cannot tell that it's actually a paper clip inside. So it's hidden, and it looks so, so, so nice. This one has two pockets and a belly band. So it has a front pocket. You can see there the mini tag You can use that tag to decorate, or you can leave it there. Over here I added a belly band, and I placed that little tag in there. And then behind it there's another pocket, it's a larger pocket. And I added a little piece of ephemera from Tim Holtz. I really like how this little hidden paper clips turn out. And they make your projects look so nice. So again, if you want a tutorial, let me know down below. I added ribbon to it just to make it more adorable. I really like them. I hope you like them too. So you can see here how you place them on your page. They flushed in there and they look so cute. They make your page look so decorative and nice. So more paper in here that have been tea dyed, notebook, note paper, dotted paper, printing paper. There's so many different sheets of paper here that you can use to journal and also to decorate. And here on this side is more of that large ledger paper. Here's been tea dyed, and I wanted to make it two pockets, one horizontally and one vertically, but this paper is lined, so that flip in there, I decided to leave it a flip because you can actually write on the front and you can write on the back. You can make lists in there. And I love that it gives it so much interest. You just flip that area there. I like how it turns out. And I left it because after tea dye in that sheet, it gets really sturdy. It thickens, so I think that little flip in there will hold. You have a little pocket there, and then you have a larger pocket to the side. So you can place a little tag on the small pocket and something, a note or something on the bigger. So I really like it. You have more paper here, different sizes, and also different shapes. And here's another pocket. It has that little dangling key in there. I really love it, and I love the papers. I actually made this bucket using two different papers from the paper pad, and here I added these. This is printing paper that I got, but it looks like vintage paper, and I really love how it makes the junk journal look. So I place it in there. This is the other side of the pocket. You can see here how it looks decorated. You can add more decoration to it. And then you can see here how it looks on that side. I really like these buckets. They're large buckets, so you can place things in there like note paper and things like that. Pictures, anything you want, mementos. So on the other side is more of that grid paper from my favorite things. It has a pocket on the bottom, at the bottom, and a pocket to the side. So you can tuck things at the bottom and tuck things on the side, and you can write over there on the grid area. On the other side, you can see there that it's been tea dyed. And then here's another page from the Agatha Christie book. This book again is vintage, is around 70 years old if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. On the other side is that little vellum piece that you can actually write, you can decorate, you can do anything. You can actually glue another piece in there that you can fold to write in or leave it like that. Over here is more decorative paper. It has a little hole in there that you can use to actually hang charms or things like that. Here's a craft pocket, and you have a little label there. And I actually decorated it using that label there. This one I made on my computer and I fussy-cutted it, and then I use it to decorate there. Here's more of that journaling cards, and this I just punched the corners to give it sort of like a decorative finish. And I really like how they look. So here on the other side, you can see I made another tuck pocket in there, so you can tuck things in there. I tucked that little journaling card that you can use to journal, and then you can decorate that area. You can also place pictures. There's so many things you can do. Here's more of that vintage ledger paper that I got from a lady in Canada. And then here are more of the pages that you can use to journal, and here's the more of that French dictionary, vintage dictionary page. And more paper. Here's another sheet that you can use for your recipes. And then there's plenty of more paper that you can use to journal and to decorate. Here's more of that agenda paper that I really like. And here is more of that printing paper that has been tea dyed. I so love this kitchen on this paper, this decorative paper. And this area is actually a large bucket, so you can see how the bucket looks on the other side. I tucked in there this sheet, and this is a music sheet. It's for writing music. So if you know how to write music, here's a sheet for you. I don't have a clue how to do that. But if you're like me, you can use it to journal in it too. And then on the other side, this is the end of my junk journal. I added there a journaling card that sort of matches the theme on my book. And here's an invoice paper. That one is not that old, but I think it's like 4 or 5 years old. And then here on the back, you can decorate it or you can leave it as is. And you can stock your things, your mementos, your notes, anything in there. And here's the other side of it. You can see the metallic corners and you can see the closure with the ribbon and the clog in there, the metallic decorative pieces. I really, really love how this turned out. I hope you like it too. Let me know down below how you like it. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Please make sure you watch my videos. Like them if you like them. Share my videos with other people. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. I really need your help, right, guys? I need to be able to accumulate view and hours so I could be monetized again. It's not much what you get from it, but right now anything counts, and I really am trying to make money so I can support myself. So please, guys, if you get any use from my videos, please make sure that you watch them till the end if you can. Share them. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys are all doing well. And I hope to see you back here soon for my next video. Bye bye. Love you guys. Mwah.